Man, I'm tired of hearing Kankan eat this! Kankan eat that! Kankan has been getting money since he was in elementary school! How they keep talking down, but we'll never know how many lives he's destroyed! How many people he silenced with his iron grip on the underground! You thought Double R was a clothing brand? No! Alright guys, sorry about that insanely ear-piercing intro. I just had to let it out. But anyways, if you didn't know, Kankan has finally gone into somewhat serious beef after silently taking jabs at the entire underground for the last 6 months, while also being retired for like 2 years. And you probably also want to know why this is happening, right? So let's get into it. Alright, so before I even talk about the current situation that's going on, you gotta understand that Kankan has been dissing everyone and their mom. You know, he dissed Young Fazo, super random. Not dissed, he was just like throw like a little jab. He just like some sixes. Of course, he was constantly throwing shots at Jace, and he would just say something. I think he even called Richard Mary fake future. Like, dude, this guy dissed everyone and their mom. You know, he was just having fun, you know. But recently, and when I mean recently, I mean like a couple days ago, I'm gonna say an ex-underground rapper, Cash Bentley. He used to be really big in this whole like underground SoundCloud rap scene. He was cool with like Candy Paint, Lil Candy Paint, and all of them. You can go look through his music. He's cool. He used to produce for Summers. He can make beats. But anyways, he used to be cool with all of them at one point. He was their friend, and he was friends with Kankan at one point. And he randomly tweeted, I have no idea why he tweeted this. He said, I can personally tell you Kankan not like that, lol, bro from the burbs. He then decided to back up his baseless tweet with an anecdote, writing, one time we was at the gallery in Houston, and they caught us lacking, lol. Summers and I was for our lives. Kankan sat on the sidewalk, crisscross applesauce, and scared, seen us like 10 people. After that, I knew I couldn't be around him, lol. Ask Can, ask Reno. And the underground Twitter celebrity account Gas Baby said, I'm crying. That's how you know this is serious. Kankan then responded with some tweets. He said, and you got beat bad, you must want more. Any guy who stopped being around us fails miserably, aka Cash Bentley. You guys be so P-word that you change genres, we made you make Mexican music. And then he said some not so nice things. He followed it up later with probably dissing to promote that weak Mexican album. If you didn't know, Cash Bentley used to make really hard music. I was actually a pretty big fan. He had some good albums, not gonna lie, and some really good songs with Lil Candy Paint. But randomly he dropped a song called Tivas, I think, and then he just started making corridos music like this. He started making Mexican music, and everyone was so surprised. And yeah, he just like left underground to make Mexican. Like, imagine like Saya XO started making like funk music all of a sudden, and then you just be like, what? Like, wait, what are you doing, bro? And yeah, that's literally what Cash Bentley did. But anyways, I'm just giving you some context. Cash Bentley then went on Instagram Live to speak on why him and Kankan were beefing, and here's what he said.
One time, we was at the Galleria, bro. We was at the Galleria in Houston, and we was doing some shopping or whatever. I go to the bathroom, and it's just me. I go to the bathroom, I walk in that motherfucker, I'm pissing. Bro, I turn around, bro. It's like 10 in the bathroom trying to get me right. So I'm like, man, what the f? So I don't know how the f, but I got the f out the bathroom. Bro, I got up off of the bathroom and I went towards Kansas Summers, bro. And we was in that motherfucker, right? And I tell someone, I'm like, yo, we finna do about this, bro. We finna see him or what? He's like, f it, bro. We gonna see him. So I pulled up with Can Summers outside, bro. And we was like, we just finna fight these niggas. Boom.
So basically, if you just watch that video, Cash Bentley said that he was in the bathroom, a bunch of people pressed him. He came out to Ken and Reno, and they were like, oh, all right, let's go, let's do this. He then said this.
It's me and Summers, like 10 people. We getting hit and shit, bro. I turn around, bro, Can on this sidewalk, crisscross, bro. Like, literally, bro. On the way home, bro. On the way home, we was just looking at this like, bro, what the like, what the was you on, bro? He's crying and shit. Oh, it wasn't my problem. Oh, it wasn't my problem. What? You just sat there and seen us? What? Bro, after that, man, I was staying with them in Houston, bro. We was in Houston.
So he basically then explained that him and Reno went to work. They probably got, a little touch here and there, but Nothing too crazy, of course, or else we would have definitely seen some pictures. But on the car ride home, or the Uber ride home, or whatever, because Cash Bentley was staying with them in Houston, they were mad at Kankan. Like, bro, what do you do, man? Like, you just sat there and just watched us? Like, I mean, that is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. So let's keep going.
Y'all can ask Reno, bro. I just spoke to Reno about this shit. Even Reno was telling me, he was like, bro, oh yeah, I always be telling him he'll you for that. It's like, bro, is you fucking nuts? I booked my went back to VA, got my own apartment, started doing my own shit, because I'm like, bro, I can't be around these pussy ass niggas, bro. Like, it's fucking weird, bro. And shout out Reno, bro, because I say he a real nigga for that one. He a real bro, because he stood on, you feel me? He stood 10 toes with me, bro. And you feel me? Why ain't you held something? See, that was about some other shit. I don't even know what the Space Ghost Perp talking about, bro. That's some whole other shit.
Alright, so he basically said him and Summers have been speaking about this. This is why he stopped associating with them, because he realized, oh my god, these guys are not really about that. Wow, big surprise. But anyways, you know, he's like, dang, I gotta go back to Virginia. He's from Virginia originally. And if you, by the way, some of you guys, of course, because we're gonna talk about Kankan's whole thing, if some of you guys are probably thinking, wait, is Cash Bentley even like this? He kind of is. I don't know if you're a fan of him back in the day. There were like multiple videos of this guy, how do I say this YouTube friendly? Yes, getting into some scuffles, and he even got shot. He has a song called Ain't Die Yet, where he literally went on IG Live right after he got shot, and they like drove him to the hospital. So yeah, he's definitely, you could say he's like that. Anyways, right after this, very conveniently, an old video of Kankan playing with some old playmates of his. I'm gonna say that YouTube friendly, and I'm gonna show you some screenshots. And basically this dude was getting manhandled, bro. They picked him up, dropped him down, started throwing some jabs at, you know, it did not look good for him, and he basically looked like a nerd. And if you think, wait, he looked like a nerd, what do you mean? He was a nerd. If you don't know, Kankan began as a producer for Slay World and all of them. He was more of like a computer dude. He was never like this super street guy, and I think everyone knows that. I think recently he's been so bold that everyone's been like, yo, like, I think it's kind of just like fake it till you make it type of thing, you know what I mean? Like, he was never really like that. He just kept rapping about it till he became like that, I guess, or just got to the point where he's doing that. That makes sense. And if you really think about it, none of these rappers are actually like, okay, none of these SoundCloud rappers are actually doing what they rap about when they speak about things like that. So no one expected this guy to be El Chapo, all right? However, you were literally a nerd talking about all this, yo, we made you do this, you made you do that, damn, blah, 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 blah. And you know, people aren't gonna look at you like, bro. And I love Kankan. Kankan's fire. You know what I mean? Like, y'all watch the intro. Anyways, Kankan then went on an IG Live where he explained some stuff he just explained why he wasn't dropping any music or making any music. And he's been doing this thing recently where he's kind of been, what he'll say is like, I can't wait to save y'all from this trash underground music, blah 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 blah. Like, the other day he went crazy on a bunch of producers for not sending like unique enough beats, and you know, he'll have all these critiques of the underground. And you know, I like Kankan's music a lot, but Way Too Geeked, it was a good album. It wasn't trash or anything, but it wasn't anything genre breaking. You know what I mean? If I'm being completely unbiased, and I like Kankan as an artist, just, you know, as a fan, because I was a bigger fan of Slay than all that Cardi Opium stuff. You know, I would just admit and say, you know, Ken Carson has been a lot more unique and versatile and consistent than Kankan has been, you know? So, you know, for you to say all of that, it's a bit hypocritical, and, you know, people are finally like, all right, bro, come on, just drop something, bro. So anyways, let's get into it. So here's a live, and I'm gonna play a little segment of it.
This is one of the reasons why I get a Glorilla type beat, and that stopped me from recording. That made me not record for 4 days. Every time I get some ass beats like that, that should just add to the days of me not dropping. Like, I just hear one Glorilla beat and it pisses me off and I don't record, bro. Like, y'all literally just witnessed it, bro.
All right, so if you heard that live, basically Kankan just went on there and said, yo, I would love to make music, but y'all just keep sending me these trash beats. And he said, every time y'all send me a trash beat, I don't record for like 4 days, basically like a week. And then I try again, and try again, and then I try again. So, you know, like, all right, bro, do you want Kanye West to produce a beat for you so you can, like, come on, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just sounds very pretentious, and that's why people aren't really liking this whole thing. But in general, I think Kankan has like a bit of a superiority complex. I wouldn't say money changed him, but it definitely got to him a little bit. Like, all right, bro, we get it. You made a lot of money with your clothing brand. Like, Kankan, he's always been funny as hell. Like, he's super funny. But like, part of his whole persona or like avatar is the fact that he can literally do nothing and just he can be like super lazy and still get crazy. Like, I don't know, the way he raps is a little bit lazy, not like lucky lazy, but he won't try too hard, but he'll still be funny, he'll still be hard, he'll still be doing, what he's got to do. And I don't know if you remember when he was performing for Rolling Loud, bro, like he had the crowd jumping and he was just like strolling in sandals and like double R frog slip on Crocs, or I don't even know like, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, he was just like lounging around the stage and they were just playing like Woka. He was like, Woka, sip it. I was like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, Kankan's always has been on some like super nonchalant type of stuff. So I wouldn't really say that this is super out of character. I would just say that eventually acting this way will catch up to you, and that's what it sort of is doing, but not in like a way where someone's pressing him like, bro, like it's more just like people are like, bro, eventually they're gonna get sick of it because you gotta hear something. And I will say this, the only way Kankan can really silence all these, I wouldn't say anyone's really hating or just really respond to this properly, to me at least, and I feel like to most other people, would to just be drop some music. You know what I mean? Like, bro, just drop music and then everyone will shut up. No one will say a thing. But until then, everyone's just gonna keep speaking on this. I don't really see, you know what I mean? Like, why would they not? You get what I'm saying? I will say this though, if Kankan comes back and just drops some mid, bro, it's gonna be bad. And he set the bar so high. The other thing about Kankan is, he's got some hard singles. Like, he had this little run where he's dropping tapes where everything was so hard, but he can't just drop one of those songs. I don't even know what he's gonna do. He's gotta drop like a music video or something. He's gotta create like a little moment where he's come back type of, you get what I'm saying? So, and if he doesn't do a good job of that, bro, they're gonna go crazy. Other than the Cash Bentley beef, as I said earlier, I don't remember when Kankan dissed like Young Fazo. He said something like, I think someone said something to him and he was like, oh, but you listen to Young Fazo. And I think someone said something to him again that he said like, oh, you listen to some Sixes, and they got into a little thing. And I'm not about it. Like, that's really all there is to it. We don't need to go into like why. I don't think there's ever really like beef or anything. However, there was something kind of funny. Space Ghost Perp was dissing Summers and Kankan on Instagram Live. I'm gonna play it for you right here.
Summers. Come on, bro. That's your homeboy? Kankan, why you didn't help Summers? Why he got quiet when I brought Cardi's name up? Why you didn't for Summers? Oh, cause you're a punk ass. That's why. You're a punk ass nigga. Remo, do not interview this. Remo, do not interview that nigga. Remo, do not interview Kankan.
So basically, whatever Cash Bentley said got somehow made it to Space Ghost Perp. He's like, hey, don't interview him. Remo is this guy from No Jumper that helps Adam 22 with like the newer gen type interviews. He kind of keeps them in the loop and asks them more like focused, direct questions. And Adam 22 is, the main interviewer, host or whatever. He's like, don't interview Kankan. He's like, Summers. I like, you feel bad because he's like so out of it. If you remember back in the day, Space Ghost Perp, he could have been where ASAP Rocky was. There's literally an XXXTentacion clip in XXXTentacion's interview. Random side tangent. He was like, y'all don't understand what Perp could have done for Florida. Of course, the Florida underground rap SoundCloud wave or whatever you want to call it back in 2016, 2017 kind of did that. So they're cool, but yeah, seems like that's it. Overall, I would just say that Kankan, he can keep speaking, he can keep saying things, but I feel like he's got to really drop some music to really silence everyone. You can't keep saying like, yo, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. Because he's really just saying this from the sidelines at the end of the day. We get it. You got a lot of money, but you're really rich. Okay. All right, bro. Like, drop some music. Like, there are a lot of rich rappers, bro. Like, a lot of these mainstream rappers, like, I'm pretty sure Uzi and Cardi get like $500,000 for headlining a Rolling Loud, you know, like we get your clothing made money, but you're not like, you know, you're not Bill Gates yet. Come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So drop some music, man. You know what I mean? I'm tired of listening to random leaks, dude. Like, even if it's on a Glorilla beat. Sorry, I know I just butchered her name like that. Screw it. Just drop it, bro. I don't know. Maybe that's like a sign or something. I have no clue. But anyways, thanks for listening to me yap. If you enjoyed the intro, if you watched all the way to the end, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. See you tomorrow.